Can we stop with all the disc golf clickbait?
This is Honest Abe Disc Golf.
I mean, come on. Drew Gibson telling us that, man, there's this big announcement for the past 2 years that's going to change disc golf forever. The disc golf world coming at you. Oh my gosh, disc golf is on fire and everything sucks and everything's bad and this needs to go. And Foundation, all these suck. Oh, this is no good. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Hey guys, what's going on? Honest Abe coming at you with another video. I know, the title, clickbait. I may have got you. I may have not got you. A lot of you guys are consistent viewers anyway. How are you? Again, Honest Abe coming at you. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are doing well too. So, disc golf, clickbait, and news. Let's dive right in today. All right, guys. So, yeah, if I didn't catch you on the clickbait, I'm sorry. I'm actually one of the guys. I hate clickbait stuff. I hate clickbaity things. But to get views on YouTube, sometimes you got to push that limit a little bit on what is clickbait, what is not. But I wanted to talk about today. There hasn't been a whole lot of disc golf news this past week. We found out that Lynchburg, guys up at Foundation, they're going to be hosting major tournaments, Worlds, for the next 15 years. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we found out that the World's going to be up there in 2028, I believe. And so they got stuff coming up this season, next season, 2028. So yeah, they got a lot of stuff coming up, like next 4 years. There's going to be a lot of majors and stuff. From what I heard, like Nate Heinold, he was the only one who bid for Worlds. And so I think it's going to be held up in New London, which is cool. So yeah, you guys can check that out on the PGGA website. I encourage you guys to go there, keep up to date with a lot of the news and stuff that is happening there. But I mean, other than that, you have the Tour Down Under going on, and which is pretty cool. And so I think they just did the Australian Open, finished that one up. And then Goose was out in California winning a tournament with MVP. So pretty cool. But, other than that, it's been kind of quiet. We've had a few doubles announcements over the past couple days. I don't know if those are official announcements or if they're just things that they're going to be trying out, testing out, see what the fans like. But yeah, other than that, not a whole lot of disc golf news. But yeah, I did want to talk about, and I want to get your guys' opinion on clickbait disc golf news. So let's talk about that. All right, guys. It's cold. We're supposed to get another couple inches of snow, I think, tonight. Supposed to start falling here in East Tennessee. So clickbait disc golf news. I know Drew Gibson, he's been talking about stuff that's going to change disc golf for basically the past 2 years. This is going to change this, but he never actually tells us what it is because honestly, I think it's just clickbait just for you to click on the video if you like disc golf. Nothing major has happened this year. Not a whole lot major happened last year. I mean, really, got the news about Ricky Wysocki moving to Discraft, Ken Climo moving to Discraft. I don't consider player movement huge game-changing news. I don't personally. Let me know down below what you think is really disc golf game-changing news. Leave that in the comment section below. What would completely change disc golf in your eyes? Powerball sponsoring disc golf. That's pretty big. I will give it that's pretty. If the United States Lottery is sponsoring the sport of disc golf, that's going to start attracting some eyes. So that's big news, but I don't see it as game-changing news. It's great. It's huge. It's beneficial for our sport in disc golf. Is it really game-changing? So we're going to have a Powerball Cup now? Who cares? Like, it's a trophy. I mean, are we dunking people in lottery balls now? All right, we got a great sponsor. Awesome. Powerball, thank you so much for sponsoring disc golf. That's so cool. It's going to attract some more eyes to our sport. Hopefully bring in some more sponsors. So yeah, it's big news. It's huge news. I don't think it changes our sport though. If you understand what I'm saying, it's great. Excuse me. But yeah, so it's not a game changer in my eyes. It could be in a lot of people's eyes. It's just not in my eyes. It's not going to change our sport. I mean, it could. They could down the road. I mean, if we get a lot of sponsors. So, there's that. Let me know down below, what is game-changing news in your eyes? Is player movement that game-changing in disc golf? No. I would say, for me, game-changing news is what is going on in the realm of disc golf when it comes to rules, players, and how they play, and what are we going to do to fix some of the things in disc golf that need to be fixed play game wise, not by sponsorships, not by player movement and who's sponsoring who. It's great news. It's big news. I just don't think it's game changing news for disc golf. Are we changing the size of the basket? That's game changing. That's game changing in my eyes, because for a lot of us amateurs, if you take a basket that's this big and this tall and you make it this wide and this tall, that's going to change the sport for amateurs. For professionals who can put it next to the basket and they can hit a spot like this because they putt 150, 200 times a day and they're very accurate and they're literally doing it for a living, it'll make it more difficult for them, yes. It'll change outcomes of, tournaments, probably, yes, it will. That's game changing in my eyes. How are we handling the hazard? Are we trying to make hazard as a drop? Still get a stroke? Hazard has always been one of those things in my eyes, which is kind of silly, because you're still penalizing the player. They can putt or they can throw from the hazard. They still gain a stroke. But doesn't that what out of bounds does? So I've always been curious on hazard. I understand the rule of hazard where you can still play from hazard, but you still gain a stroke. Where at OB you have to take it out where it last cross, or you have to rethrow from the tee or from a drop zone. I understand the whole concept of it. I just always thought that the hazard in disc golf was kind of silly. If they changed that rule, that would be interesting to me. That would be a game changer. What other rules can you think of that are game changers? Leave them in the comments below. I want to hear from you. Disc Golf Clickbait. Disc golf's changing forever. Here's the news coming next. I'm Honest Dave. We'll see you in the next one.